Good morning. It is 5:12. I don't know why, but I always have the urge to do things and get out of bed at like really late. Good morning, Macy. Anyways, I always have the urge to do things past 5 o'clock, but I don't have any money in my bank account because rent came out and so I'm broke. And I didn't go to work today because I didn't want to, but don't worry, I picked up a double. Actually, I worked last night and I asked if I could come in later and then they were just like, yeah, do you want to just not come in at all? And I was like, yeah. Yeah, that's how I felt. Look at this beautiful baby. Oh, she hates me. But anyways, I have to do the dishes because there's like a whole sink. Also, we have this whole dishwasher and I just don't use it because I don't want to make it dirty. I don't want to have to wash the dishwasher. What am I gonna do? Wash the soap next? Anyways, that's just another thing to clean and I don't want to do it. So I just hand wash everything. Plus, I decided when I moved here with my brother that we were just gonna buy like 4 of everything so that even if all the dishes in the whole house were dirty, there would only be 4 of everything to wash and that's not that bad. So that was a really terrible angle. I'm gonna just clean my whole house because I need to. It would probably make me feel better, I think. So I'm gonna do that. And then you guys can watch, and then I'm gonna talk about something because I've been thinking about something and I need to talk about it. First, I kind of want to be like Samantha Joe and make a coffee, except for instead of coffee, I'm gonna make matcha because I really don't want to drink coffee right now. I just brushed my teeth also because I just woke up. This is my taser, but it's actually, it lights candles. Anyways, I have an espresso machine, but I never use it because I don't really vibe with coffee that much anymore. So I'm gonna show you how to make matcha. First, I need to open all these windows before the sun disappears. It's not brighter at all. Okay, new camera angle. My favorite person in the whole world. NF. I just stepped on a Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I got Cinnamon Toast crunched. Oh my god. That wasn't even funny. I don't have any bowls. No bowls. I have to get inside all of these bowls to get the bowl that I want to use. Yeah! It looks so big on camera, but it's just a little baby bowl. I don't measure because whatever. Okay, the water's warm. Looks like this. Delicioso. Okay, ew. Ew. Liquid cane sugar. Just a touch. Coconut milk. Hey. Hello? Oh, there's a pull tab. That's probably way too much. Okay, the goal is to get these done before the sun sets. I can't even move in here. Okay, so the sun's still up. That's a win for me. Also, then this is the part of the day where I move everything out of the stove. Oh, I forgot the Amazon's in there. I was going to leave and go get some Oreos to refill my jar, but I sent my brother instead, so that's lit. I'm gonna do skincare because ew. So I'm using this stuff, it burns your face off. I need my paintbrush. Lately I've been thinking about being happy. Every day I just wake up and go to work and count down the days until my next day off. And I work second shift, so I don't know if that's just like a second shift thing or if other people can relate that work first shift or third shift. But I just feel like the only thing that I really do is eat, sleep, and get ready for work and come home and sleep. But the point is, I just don't feel like I want to like live my life like that. And I know a lot of people feel the same way. Like, what's the point of being alive if that's all you do, you know? The routine. And I feel like I get stuck in that. And then, I don't know, I just don't feel happy. I was really excited to move out here and live in this big city. I guess I'm just disappointed in myself that I'm not doing more. And it's frustrating because I want to do things. Like, I want to start working out and I want to start doing this and doing that and being more productive. But for some reason, like, I just don't have the energy to do those things. And I feel like that's kind of a lame excuse, you know? And it's honestly been one of the biggest reasons that I've been struggling so much, like making videos and stuff like that. Not even just recently, but ever. Like, I've always struggled being like, well, I don't have enough time or this or that. Because, like, you know, when I have days off, I want to spend time with my friends and they're not really trying to be in videos with me. Not that they're not, but usually, like, I just want to spend time with them because I don't really see them that much. I'm on the floor now because it's more comfortable, but I just don't understand like the point of working so much. And I think it's just like how we're kind of programmed like in society and stuff. Like, I mean, I don't really know, I've never had a lot of money, but I feel like there's people out there that live life and like don't really have to worry about having time off and stuff like that. They just have so much money. Like, okay, so one sec. Like, I'm frustrated because I don't really care about like how much money I make. I have enough money at the job that I work at. Like, I make enough that I can go travel and stuff like that. But the thing that I don't have is time. Time is one of the most valuable things that you can have. Time is one of the only things that you can't make more of or make any back. You're only given as much time as like you're given, you know, and like nobody even knows how much time that is. But I feel like the way that we live life day in and day out for a lot of us is like you spend the majority of your life working your butt off and then they give you like 12 vacation days a year. You know, it's better than none, but it's just frustrating because since moving out here and like not seeing my family and stuff like that, it's been hard and like I want to be able to go see them and I just don't feel like I have the time. If I go to part-time, then I don't have the money. And it's really just a struggle, like, you know. And I'm 21 years old and like just started at this job, and I know that the longer that you work at a job, like the more PTO you can acquire, whatever. I don't know, like it's a very stressful job and I feel like I'm just exhausted and just very frustrated with the world. At the same time, I don't really feel like I have a right to complain about things because there's so much going on in other places, and like for me to be sitting here and like being safe every day because I live in the United States, like I don't have to worry about anything. Like I really shouldn't complain because some people really have it a lot worse, and there's so many terrible things happening right now to other people that's just not right at all. And so I feel bad for having these feelings sometimes, but the reality of the situation is like it's okay for me to have these feelings and for anybody to have these feelings because, you know, we can't just like pretend that we're okay all of the time, and we can't just compare ourselves to other people who have it worse to make ourselves feel better because like you can't invalidate the way that you feel. It doesn't help anything. Anyways, try to take me seriously with this face mask on, but just been kind of stuck in this like rut, I guess, of just feeling bad and then feeling bad about feeling bad, and it's just like, bro, like, but I'm planning on seeing if there's any way that I can rework my schedule a little bit so that I can have a little bit more time to go see my family, because really I think that's one of the only things that's kind of like on my mind all the time. Aside from all of that, like, I just don't really understand why I'm so unhappy all the time. I don't know. Today I had a day off and I wasn't really supposed to, so maybe that's a good thing. But I really don't think that I did that much. And the only reason that I even started doing anything is because I was like, you know what? I'm really tired of saying that I want to do things and then not doing them, because I feel like I have to hold myself accountable and I can't just blame the world for everything that I'm not doing. So I guess if I can't change my situation, if I can't give myself more time, I just need to spend the time that I have more wisely and like actually do things that make me feel good and help me feel better. And like, this is one of those things for me, like making videos and stuff like that. It seems kind of silly, but genuinely, like, it gives me a reason to wake up and get out of bed and do something, because I probably would have left the dishes in the sink, or I would have just done them and not had as much fun doing it. But anyways, that's the whole thing, right? Like, I can't change the situation because like I said, I can't really afford to go part-time and be able to pay all my bills. And although being part-time would definitely help me feel better, or like, I can't give myself the idea that like things would be better if you were part-time, because realistically, if I was part-time, like, would things be better? Would I be doing more? Would I actually go see my family? Like, what would I do with my time? Probably lay in bed. So honestly, it's just a mindset. If I don't spend my time that I have now doing things that help me feel fulfilled, then I probably wouldn't spend all the time in the world doing that. So, and I guess, I don't know, it's one of those things where like you think that it would be better because, I mean, it sounds fire, but like, is it? Like, would I? Because I really don't, honestly, I don't think I would, or I don't think I could, because of the mindset that I have now, thinking that everything would be better if it was different, instead of making what I have right now work and be better for me. I could go to the gym, I could go for a walk, like I could go to the store and shop around TJ Maxx with my no money. I just need more things to do. I just need more ideas. Like, I could explore the city, and I don't know why I always stop myself. Like, I think a lot of it is I feel like I have to have somebody with me. Like, I feel like I can't do it alone. I feel like I need somebody to do all these things with me, and I'm sure there's people out there that would, but living in a city where you don't know anybody, it's kind of scary to try to meet people to do these things with. And the thing is, if you wait for other people to do things instead of just doing them on your own, you're waiting for people all the time to start living. Those people aren't with me 24/7. That's just unrealistic. To like rely so much on other people to help you feel fulfilled, help you be happy at the end of the day, to like put that much power into somebody else. And I know like this is something that I've struggled with for a while. I mean, in my relationships and stuff like that, relying too heavily on other people to help me feel good about myself. And like, I don't need that. Nobody needs that. You don't need that. And if you feel like you do, then it's a good time to start like searching for who you are when nobody's around. And at the end of the day, you spend all of your time with you, like 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You are the only person that is with you all of the time. And so I think it's so important to put all the energy into like loving who you are and all by yourself, and having a blast all by yourself, because if you didn't have any friends or any family or anything, when all of these things disappear and it's just you, you're gonna be miserable. Like, realistically, it's easy to say, but for some reason, like, I have the hardest time believing it and like actually doing anything about it. So I don't know, I guess like I've been having a really crappy few days, and like today I feel pretty good, and I'm gonna have a fun time editing this video. Genuinely, like I'm going to start really getting into this, really investing in this, because it genuinely helps me feel better, and like being able to talk about some of these thoughts that I have and just let them out there. And if anybody relates to anything that I have to say, and we can talk about it. Like, I love talking to people, and I want to get through this little part of my life because I want to be alive. I want to live, and I want to be happy. I just want to know that like I'm making the most of the time that I have and not complaining so much, because I really don't have a lot to complain about. I can still have feelings, and I can still be sad, and I can still be upset and disappointed and all of these other things without being miserable. And absolutely hating everything about my life, because I genuinely don't. Like, I know that it's gonna take time to make more friends here, and it's gonna take time to do a lot of things, but I'm gonna figure it out, and I am going to start living.